Megman! Oh, sorry, there's something in my throat there. That was weird. Hey, it's Toasty Biggins. Or as some people call me, Joel, I guess. I don't even really know why I bothered saying my computer name, because probably the only people who are gonna watch this will be like, some of my friends who are like really bored, I guess. But yeah, I'm playing Mega Man, and I got a life, so that's pretty cool. Because yeah, I was on YouTube the other day, and it came to my attention that no one has ever recorded a video of themselves playing Mega Man. And I mean, I was surprised, but yeah, like literally, there's no footage of it on the whole internet. So, I mean, really, this is more of a public service than anything else. To you, to the viewers, um, just to show that, like, Mega Man exists, and it's a real game you can play. And it's a good game you can play. So, if you had to pick one, it's good. You should pick it. You should play Mega Man. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Mega Man recently, actually. I just beat this game like a couple times in a row, which is weird. I don't usually do that. It's just one of those games where I can kind of, I don't know, I can beat it and then I'll be like, yeah, that was good. That was a good run. Let's do it again. And just hit reset. So as a result, I mean, this is really kind of, I guess, one of the only games that I actually feel like I've gotten like competent enough at to do a decent playthrough of. So I don't know. I kind of figured I'd give it a shot. Starting with Cutman's level here, which apparently, I was kind of surprised. I guess like the standard first stage is generally considered to be Bomb Man, which I don't really understand. Like, it's not that bad, and like Bomb Man's pretty easy, but like Cutman stage is so much easier. Like, there's like two like bottomless pits on the whole stage or something. If that, I think there's like one bed of spikes like later on, but that's it. And Cutman is so easy, and he actually gives you a useful weapon. Like, Bomb Man isn't that hard to beat, but his weapon is like kind of garbage. You don't really use it like ever. The rolling cutter is, actually not half bad. It can be used for, oh, damn it. For like, a couple significant purposes in the game, so it's like, I think it's a great first choice. I don't understand why, like, I don't know, there was that thing about, like, having, teens react to Mega Man or whatever on the YouTubes, and like, they had the kids start out with Bomb Man, and it was so cruel, like, I was like, why would you do that? Like, if you've never played a Mega Man before, that's a horrible place to start. So, yeah, I mean, the stage is like, kind of almost over already. Just, kind of proving my point, really. But, yeah, I mean, it's a really good game. It's weird, if you've played the later Megamans, because it has a lot of strange kind of idiosyncrasies that, like, aren't present in the later ones. Like, I mean, the most obvious one is probably the score. Like, there's a score for some reason. And enemies drop little score orbs in case you wanted to, like, get the high video game score and, like, beat the wizard or whatever at the videos or something. And, like, yeah, I mean, obviously there's only 6 Robot Masters. Cutman is, like, okay, well, obviously I'm going to screw it up now because I guess Cutman, like, heard me talking about him and he got kind of mad. But, like, he's one of the only Robot Masters in the whole series that's actually weak to the Mega Buster. So, I mean, it's like, you don't even need his weakness. Like, you could get the super arm, but it's like, what's the point? Also, yeah, Mega Man 1. It's the only Mega Man game where there's enemies in the pre-boss corridors, which is just kind of weird. Like, you just sort of expect that to be a safe zone, but they're like, no, there's no safe zones. There's only, strafe zones. Why am I doing such a bad job? There we go. Yeah, you gotta, like, Trying to jump over it twice is kind of dumb. There we go. Yeah, his cutter keeps going after you shoot him. Haha. More like Buttman. See they, because it rhymes with. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that was good. That was good. We beat the first level. I like this. I like how this is going so far. I died once to Cutman, which is a little embarrassing, but you know, I'm talking. I'm kind of distracted. It's fine. I'll forgive myself for that one. So yeah, the rolling cutter is Electman's weakness, and I also like this boss order because you can do Electman next, and he has like hands down the best weapon in the whole game. So it seems beneficial to get that, you know, as early as possible with the Thunder Beam, because it's like amazing. And his level is certainly harder, but I don't think it's that bad. And it has probably my favorite music in the game. So, you know, that is a plus. There's like a little zappy thing, or no, wait, oh, that's the next screen. I got confused. It's one of those things where they have, you know, the exact same tile layout repeated, but with like different obstacles that they used to do a lot in old NES games for some reason. Yeah, and there's these little extendo dudes that pop up that you can defeat with the super complex strategy of sitting here and shooting them, which is always a good time. And you know what? Actually, the screen was so good. Let's just do it again, like the exact same screen. Yeah, I think that one deserves an encore. You did a good job there, guys. You did a good job with the screen. And that's all I have to say about that. There's the first ever, you know, appearing block puzzle here. It's nice. This is a good introduction of the blocks because you don't like die. I went up this way to get some extra weapon stuff for the cutter. I probably don't need it, but I kind of figure it's better safe than sorry. And also, I was saying stuff, so I wasn't really paying attention to which direction I was going. But whatever, it's good. This is good block practice. I'm gonna need this in Iceman stage, so I might as well. Yeah. So it's nice, you know, if you fall down, the only thing that happens is you have to redo the shooty eyeball guys again. So it's really not even a huge penalty for failure. It's not that bad. Yeah, I don't find this... I mean, this stage is more difficult, but it's, you know, it's not too bad. These jumps look kind of scary, but the trick is to just not really slow down. They're kind of perfectly spaced, you know, to go with your jump length if you just keep moving forward. So, you know, it's all about confidence. You know, mind over matter. And matter will turn into batter, and you can make bread. Just jump over pits. I don't know. Somebody. Okay. Yeah. I gotta start saying something else. This is a dead end. I'm missing this guy. It's really depressing. Also, yeah, rolling cutter, along with the thunder beam that I'm about to get after I beat Electman. Rolling cutter, one of the two weapons that can defeat the spinning gabules there, which is nice. That's the magnet beam in there. That's basically like this game's equivalent of like the transport items or like the rush adapters in the later games. And you need either the super arm from Gutsman to throw those blocks, or you can actually destroy them with the thunder beam that you get in this stage. So usually what I do after being Electman is I just go back and like do the stage again, because it's not that bad. And already you have the rolling cutter, the thunder beam, and the magnet beam, which you can use to create like little platforms and stuff. That's super ridiculously useful. So like you beat the second stage, and already you have like, you know, you're pretty outfitted. You're well armed for the challenges ahead. I find it's a good way to, you know, kind of order the bosses. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my personal preference, but like that's the way I usually do it. Yeah, I'm not good at dodging those guys. Like, they have a short hop and a tall hop, and you pretty much have to bait them into doing the tall hop and run under them. They take, like, you can kill them, but it takes, like, 24 Mega Buster shots or something, which is just like not really possible to kill them before they back you in a corner, so it isn't really worth it. Yeah. Oh, damn it! I almost forgot. Yeah, like you can't change weapons during the boss intros in this game, so you kind of have to put on the rolling cutter, yeah, before you go up into his room, or else it can get kind of hairy. So, like, man's a pretty hard boss. He can kill you in literally 3 hits, like at full health, as you can see. But the rolling cutter also kills him in 3 hits, so it's kind of like a sudden death battle, honestly. And as long as you keep your wits about you, like, it's not really too bad. Especially because the cutter can actually hit him twice in one loop, if you're lucky. So it's yeah, I mean, it's doable. It's doable. He's really, really hard to beat with just the arm cannon. I think he's usually ranked as one of the hardest, if not the hardest, like Mega Buster dueling bosses in the first game. I've never done it. I saw a video of someone doing it. It looked really hard. So that was my story. And thanks for coming by. And I jumped right into his laser beam there. And okay, good. Yeah, it's a little down the wire there, but I ended up winning. More like pain in the neck, man, or Glenn Beck, man, or no respect, man. Shanghai Shek, man. I don't know. You know, I couldn't really think of a good one. Maybe if I just put all of like my crappy insults together, they'll equal the value of like one good insult. You know, like when you were a kid and you traded Pokemon cards and you gave somebody, you know, like 12 Rattatas for like a foil Blastoise because you're children and you didn't understand the concept of like valuation and you didn't really have like critical thinking skills. That's always a good time. Actually, now that I think about it, oh yeah, by the way, the Thunder Beam, it shoots in 3 directions. It's really, really strong. And the projectile hitbox is like super duper massive. So it's really easy to hit stuff with it. And it doesn't use up very much energy at all. And it's Iceman's weakness, so I'm probably going to be saving most of it for the end of the level, but honestly, I don't even have to, like, because it kills him in like 3 hits. And Iceman's pretty easy, so as long as there's a couple shots left, it's not a big deal. Yeah, this is... I really don't like this stage. This is probably my least favorite stage in the game, because it's just, like... You know, it's doable, but I just find it kind of annoying. Like, this part's fine, but, like, the platforming later on... And also, oh, another life though. That's nice. Like, I don't know. You probably can't really tell just by like watching, but one of the other weird things about this game is the physics are different. Like, Mega Man, as a rule, doesn't really have like momentum. Like the running jump isn't like a thing. Like you can jump the same distance from a standstill as you can when you're moving, which is nice. But in the first game only, there's this weird sliding effect whenever you stop running or when you land from a jump, where he kind of slides forward a bit. And like, I mean, they do stuff, you know, that's pretty common, you know, like Mario games and stuff, where you have to kind of check your momentum if you're landing on a really small platform, or you have to do like a back jump or something to not fall off the edge. But like here, like that I understand, that's fine. But here it just feels weird because it's so slidey. It kind of feels like just every surface in the game has like quasi ice physics on it. And so in this level, which has annoying platforming and actual ice physics that are even worse, like, yeah, I just don't like it very much. And I took the wrong path on the floaty blocks. And I feel like a buffoon now. Yeah, I just don't really like this level. You know? But that's okay. It's okay. It's going pretty well so far, honestly. And Iceman himself is not that bad. So as long as I can get to him, I'll probably be fine. Damn it. As soon as I can finish this. It is possible. I just realized I forgot to go back and get the magnet beam, which is problematic because this part that's coming up is pretty hard without the magnet beam. I think. And I kind of got used to just sort of cheesing it using the magnet beam platform. So this will be interesting. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And oh boy. Well, worst case scenario, I mess up and game over, and I have to go back and get it. It's not really a big deal. Okay. Yeah, this part up here, there's a long segment of these floaty platform guys that shoot at you, and it's incredibly annoying for a number of reasons. First of all, their movement is like semi-randomized, so if you don't get lucky, like, they just don't move in a way that enables you to jump on the next one for like a long time, and you just kind of have to sit there. Secondly, if you get shot, like, while you're standing on one of the platforms by one of their little bullets there, it causes you to kind of glitch through the platform and fall down to your death, so it's pretty much equivalent of just, instantly getting killed if you get hit by even one of their bullets. I somehow survived without the magnet beam, without really trying. Oh, damn, I missed that life, but yeah, so that went like a million times better than I expected. I spent like the whole playthrough up to this point pretty much just dreading that part with the magnet beam, so that was a pleasant surprise. Yeah. And like we're already at the end pretty much, so you know what, just forget everything I said. Just forget it. God damn it. I still have problems with this dude. But whatever, it's not a big deal. I think I should be fine. Also, the penguins in this hallway are really good for farming stuff, which is neat. I didn't get anything, but honestly, I don't really need anything. Like, I feel pretty good about my health right now. I have full elect beam. It literally takes 3 shots to kill him. And, like, basically, he shoots a pattern of bullets that's the same, like, every single time and is pretty easy to dodge. Okay, well, I got hit by it, but, like, who cares? Yay! More like, not very nice man. Because he's, he's mean. He's not nice. That's my thing. Damn it. Should have, like, written these down before I started or something.